Happy New Year, everyone. Crazy Russian 86 here. I'm kind of tired, I'm sleep deprived. I don't know, I just like slept for 4 hours. I've been sleeping 4 hours a day lately because of my job, and now I cannot even sleep. I want to, but I just can't. And malt liquor, drink only malt liquor. And I'm feeling kind of thirsty too. Probably not the best thing for me to drink right now, but I don't know what's best for me anyway, I don't care. People are telling me don't act this way, don't do this way, don't be so arrogant, you're gonna get beaten up. That's my response to you, motherfuckers. That's my response to you. That's why, that's why I'm trying to get big and strong, so that way, somebody that's trying to fuck with me, at least I'm gonna hurt the motherfucker. And see, my mentality is this, and this is the way of life, and this is the way of truth, and everybody who opposes me should either get out of my face, or that person deserves to die. That's what I believe in. My belief is a truth in the first instance. That's it, point blank and period. So, I believe that people who don't think like me, they're pieces of shit, therefore they're enemies, they're subhumans, and if I'm gonna get to fight with an enemy, if I'm gonna hurt him, I'm gonna die with a smile. That's how I feel about things. Because enemies, infidels, subhumans, they are elements of shit. And they're mistakes. And mistakes needs to be corrected. That's it. That's the way of life, that's the way of truth. Just like the fact that fucking Jewish people in power in America. That's a big mistake. They need to be shipped out to Israel unless they're gonna get baptized. Or unless they're gonna stop being so hateful towards everyone, I don't know, it's whatever. We can do whatever the fuck they want to do, as long as it has nothing to do with me, really, I don't care. But part of the reason why I'm against them, because I've been there, I see how these people are. I just don't like it. I just don't like them. But I generally don't like people, I don't like this world, this fucking shit-ass world. Those fucking stupid people thinking that the only reason why I'm acting arrogant and I treat people who are bigger than me like shit is because I don't understand that if I'm gonna keep acting that way, I'm gonna get beaten up. Well, I understand everything. Trust me. I met a lot of people in my life. The thing is, if I was actually stronger than them, or if I have guns or whatever, those people would may not be alive, who knows? Because I really don't care, I don't give a shit about nothing, I have no regard for nothing. But myself and things I want. I really don't give a fuck, That's how I wanna act. I don't give a fuck. That's why I do what I do. Not because I understand, because I really don't care. Because I just don't give a shit. Have no regard for nothing. You piece of shit, you deserve to be cast out. That's what I believe in. I know that you wanna kick my ass because of that. Well, I'm thinking of fighting people every day. And even if you're gonna kick my ass, you're not gonna change my mind. I'm only gonna get angry and I'm gonna hate you even more, because I don't give a fuck. So what's the point? Get off me, motherfuckers, get off me. Donald Trump is about to stop being president, which is unfortunate. I didn't vote for him this time because I didn't go to vote because I don't care. Because my vote doesn't mean shit. But American nationalism is the way to go. And whatever is going on in America is going on all over the world anyway. Everywhere you go, Jewish people organize minority who is in power, and everyone else doesn't have nothing. And when I talk about Jewish people, I'm not talking about ethnic Jews like me. I'm talking about Satanist Jewish mob. Jews like me or brother Nathaniel, who are ethnic Jews who either convert to Christianity or oppose Zionism, Satanism, are the enemies anyway, just like Goyim. So, we need to know your enemy, people. We need to know your enemy. Trust me, Jesus Christ was an enemy. That's why he got crucified. A couple days ago in Russia, there was one monk got arrested. They said that he was trying to tell people that he was trying to promote suicide. When in reality, he was saying that we need to fight these occupants, we need to stop wearing masks, it's all fucking fraud, and we need to die for our land. That's what he was saying. And he said it publicly, it was all over the internet. And the power in Russia said that, you know what, this guy was telling us that we need to all commit suicide. And that's why he got arrested. You know, since I was a child, I've been told that everyone is oppressing Jews. But the more I see what's going on in this world, I realize that the Goyims are oppressed. You know, that reminds me of the story of Jacob and Esau. Mind you, who was Esau? According to Old Testament, Esau was the guy from whom all the Goyim, mostly the white Goyim, stem. Like West Europeans, Russian, all the white people. They came from Esau. Esau was born first. He was all about going out there, hunting, feeding himself, taking care of business, doing things. Jacob, from whom Jews came from, was born second. And he was not big and strong, but he was spending all the time studying and thinking about things and doing things, like intellectually. So once when Esau was hungry, Jacob told Esau, "Hey Esau, I got some food for you. But if you take this food, you're gonna say that I was born first, not you." And Esau, because all he cared for are material things, not power, he said, "You know what? I admit, you were born first, even though you were not, because I'm hungry and I want to eat. I give you that right." So Jacob got the right, Esau got the food. And when I'm thinking about it, this is pretty much what's going on in the modern world. Jewish people are infiltrating white societies, all the societies around them, as a matter of fact, parasiting on other people, scheming people, getting into power, and then oppressing people who took them in. And you wonder why everyone hates Jews so much. It's all in the Bible. But then again, when people ask who is smarter, Goyim or the Jews, I say the Jews, because they're able to manipulate the Goyim to get what they want. Just like they were able to manipulate the Goyim into killing our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And that's why they think that I'm dangerous. Because if people like me gonna be in power, all those fucking kikes gonna go. He's gonna go. Which everyone understands what's going on. Goyim are not stupid. I mean, they're smart when it comes to like doing things. They're smart enough to understand what's going on, but Goyim just allow themselves to be screwed because they have feelings, they have, you know, morals, and they're all about the material stuff. You know, one of the Russian smart people, his name was General Petrov, talking about we people were slaves, and what slaves want? They want freedom. But if you're gonna give slaves freedom, we're gonna lose. But what if you're gonna give the slaves the illusion of freedom? People are gonna be slaves, and they're gonna be happy to be slaves, you know, because they're gonna think that they're free. And how you make people slaves? You make people work hard, and you make people pay more for the things which they should pay with the means of credit and all of that, which my mom's been telling me since I was a kid. Don't buy anything in credit, you better off pay it off right away, the best way. See? But because we people, we wanna live above our means, 3-second rules. That thing was on the ground for less than 3 seconds. Not say like with alcohol anyway. Just because we are slaves of material things, we work to acquire things. But this has a good and bad at the same time though. Because see, if you want more, you work harder. You work harder, you get more. You get more developed and you just, because work builds us up as people. But work is not everything. And that's why all these little Jews are in power. And all these big goyim who can pretty much kill these fucking little kikes are working hard to barely make the ends meet. And that's going on all over the world. Russia, America, it doesn't even fucking matter. The same thing, only different sauce, if you know what I mean. You know, General Petrov was talking about all the stuff, died when he was about 60 years old, July 21st, 2009. Because before his death, he was in good health. And then he died, 60 years old. He could have lived longer. And you see, my parents always used to tell me, don't watch these people, the anti-Semites. See, my dad's been telling me about Louis Farrakhan, that he's anti-Semite, even before I knew who he actually was. And the funny thing is that everyone is getting jailed for anti-Semitism. But if you use hate speech against of non-Jews, nobody gives a fuck. You know? You trash talk Muslims, you trash talk blacks, you trash talk Russian people. Nobody cares. But the minute you say bad things about Jews, you go to jail. Now, if you dare to say that, if you say that Jewish people rule the world, you've been labeled as anti-Semite. If you're Jew, or have that type of views like me, you've been labeled as self-hating Jew. which is complete bullshit. Because by the fact that I was born into certain family and I have certain facial features and certain genetics, doesn't dictate my political or social views on life. See, our political and social views are not encoded in our DNA, okay? So let's not mix the two. Let's not mix the two. And you know what? I've been seeing Jewification of the world. I'm going to nursing homes. Everywhere I go, I see pictures of the rabbis. In the job I used to work where I'm now delivering medicine to, once I was inside. For a quick moment I've been there. And I'm not allowed to really go in the building like that, but there was a time when the entrance was like pointing towards where you can see all the pictures and stuff. So without going that far in the building, I was able to see some Jewish type of paintings in the supposedly Christian nursing home, who is run by the Jew, who is married to Irish woman. Now, why do Jewish people marry Goyish woman, Irish woman, British woman, Western European American woman? Because they want to get white privilege, because they want to have power in America. You marry to the white Western European class, you manipulate them into thinking that Judaism is the best thing. They're gonna buy your bullshit. Next thing you know, you're the ruling class, not them. That's a piece of shit Jacob Sheckler, who is a fucking Zionist loser as kike. Been telling me I need to marry white Western European American woman. Not Russian woman, not a black woman. And I said, it's not about this power, it's not about the privilege. I don't give a fuck about these things. It's about, for me, it's about living how I want to live. And being with a person who's good for me. And I don't care whether she's Western European, Eastern European, black, whatever, you name it. I don't care. As long as I get a relationship out of her the way I want it, that's all I care about. I'm not trying to get white privilege as a Jew or foreigner so I can manipulate the rest of the society. That's not what I want. It's not really my goal in life. And that guy who told me that is a fucking piece of shit loser. He was talking about me, I shouldn't be cussing him out because I have Asperger's. Supposedly. Which I was not even diagnosed with in America. A lot of people have been saying that I act like it, but and I got scores showing that I'm kind of borderline autistic. But it doesn't even fucking matter. You can't use it against me. Thomas Jefferson was supposedly autistic and Albert Einstein. So fucking what? Elliot Rodger was autistic too. He killed 6 people because he couldn't get sex. And Adam Lanza was autistic. Look. In DSM-5, in Diagnosing and Statistic Manual, okay, for mental disorders such as autism spectrum disorder, being a fucking bitch and being a fucking pussy is not a diagnosing criteria, okay? Being a fucking bitch and being a fucking pussy is not a diagnosing criteria for autism spectrum disorder. So that's all fucking bullshit. That's why I don't go with that type of shit. Whether I'm autistic or not, really doesn't matter. Because being a bitch and being a pussy is not part of the diagnosing criteria. And just because of the fact that I have some autistic behaviors or whatever, doesn't mean that I'm gonna subdue to the society and to the bullshit which I don't subscribe to. Why should I do that? Just because I have some traits and some behaviors of somebody on the spectrum doesn't mean that I'm a fucking bitch who's just gonna go with everything people tell me. So that's what I say about that. Thomas Jefferson had autistic behavior, so fucking what? Big deal. It just means that you cannot get it together with people. So fucking what? There are other things in life which can be done. Which don't involve social type of stuff. And then people been treating me, saying that, oh, we're treating you like Asperger's, and in reality people are treating me like I have intellectual disability. That's bullshit, you know? Autism doesn't always come with intellectual disability. And people on the spectrum can be very different too. You can be autistic and you can be a psycho too. If you're high functioning enough to understand what's going on in the world, which I am obviously. So, that's why I don't subscribe to that type of shit. All these fucking games, all these fucking kikes trying to play because they just want to silence me. And they just trying to use anything they can to put me in powerless position just because of they think that I'm dangerous. Fuck you kikes. And fuck all of your bullshit. You don't deserve white privilege in America. Don't even try to mess with white West European women. White women do not marry to Jewish men. Get together with your own kind. You'll be better off. Which one of my cousins who got married to my cousin, and she's a very beautiful woman. She's fucking pushing 50 and she's still fucking hot. She used to be married to my cousin. They've been together for 20 years. She told me he was abusive. Now she's a white West European American man and she is happy. And that white West European man has a beautiful daughter and he has a son who is actually severely autistic. And they're all happy together. Or maybe he's my, I don't know how severely he's autistic, but he, he definitely looks like that. And he actually looks bigger and stronger than me. But, he has that, you can just tell there's something off about him. Like people may say there's something off about me, but like me, when I look at him and I look at normal people, I feel like I look more like normal people than I look like him, honestly. But it's neither here nor there because it is what it is. I notice things and I'm not knocking people for that. I'm gonna just put it out there. Noticing things, noticing something wrong doesn't make you a hateful person. Okay? It may be impolite because you can hurt somebody else's feelings, I get that. But truth is the truth. Now, also another lie which Jewish people promote, they're saying for somebody who say negative things which are the truth, that the person is fucking hater. That's bullshit. It doesn't mean that at all. See? I mean, yes, you hurt feelings, maybe you should learn like how to be more diplomatic, I get it. But actions speak louder than words. So if you're being all nice and shit, but you don't hang out with me and you don't do what I want to do, but you just be nice to me, that right there tells me everything I need to know, okay? Just the fact that you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to hang out, you're trying to push me away, you don't want to associate with yourself with me, even if you don't say any mean things to me. Your action speaks everything else to me. That's why, whether you say these mean things or not, I do not care. The way you act tells me everything I need to know. Being nice, of course, helps, because that kind of helps me to, to at least have an opportunity to feel like, I can talk to you. Even though you don't want to talk to me, you're still gonna listen. And that kind of makes me feel better, yes. But the other part about lying and saying, hey, sure, I'm your friend, and then not returning calls, that does not make me feel better. So, see, there's a balance of things. Being nice, but being real. And that's why I'm saying, if you're dealing with people with disabilities, what you need to do, if you want them to have a good future, okay? I understand that you don't want to hang out with people like that because you feel that they're inferior. I get it. But what do you need to do is you need to try to develop them, let them do things and things like that. That's like the best way. And this is what some good people in my life been doing to me. They're saying, hey, Emil, go ahead and do this, do that, take care of business, work hard. Now people are doing the opposite of that. They're telling me, oh, you have a disability, you should shut up and kiss up to us. Why people are doing that? Because they know that I'm dangerous and they want to get rid of me. And who are these people? They are Zionist Satanists. Why they are doing that? Because they know that if I'm going to actually develop myself and be in the position where I can have some kind of influence, and I know who these people are, I'm going to put these people under my thumb, and they're going to go down. That's why people think that I'm dangerous, really. Because I'm a Jew who knows all of their secrets in and out. And they know about it too. Goyish people, they just think that I'm an awkward dude. And they look at me like, oh, this guy's a fucking dork. Even though he knows what's up, he's a dork, so why should I listen to him? But then They don't want to disable me. But Jewish people do. See, that's what's going on. That's why I've been treated, I'm a fucking retarded person. And people have been treating me like I don't know how to write a fucking name. And I was going crazy for obvious reasons. Because why do I need to get help when I can do things by myself? Like, they're just stupid. And the way people acting is stupid too. See, and I noticed that because see, like, when I need help, people see it, they just go and help me when I need. But when people like, do you need help? And I didn't ask for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? If I can do the job without help, why do I need help? What's the point of working then? And then I act crazy and people tell me don't act this way, but like, fuck. Why do I need to be treated like I'm retarded when I'm not retarded? And then you say, oh, we don't treat you like you're retarded, we treat you like you have Asperger's or whatever. Well, the thing is, you say that I have Asperger's, but you treat me like I'm completely retarded. And I've seen other people with Asperger's too, who are actually worse than me. Don't even treat them like that. So what the fuck? And you treat me like that when I'm not even that bad. I'm actually barely on the spectrum anyway. So why the fact that you treating me like I have severe autism with intellectual disability? Like, what the fuck? Do you think I don't understand? I understand it all, motherfuckers. Eat a dick. Let's freaking stupid ass world. Swill, motherfuckers. I'm gonna drink another one. Now I'm gonna make another lighter video. So stay tuned, people. I'm dangerous because I speak the truth. And truth speak volumes.